Really like this
Okay.
one.
Next hand. Oh wait, it's not this one. Okay, next hand. So I gotta off this first. All
Okay.
right. So 3 regs, dude, battling it out.
Pretty much. Can we full
Yeah.
screen this? Like,
Oh,
can
okay.
we
Yep.
actually focus like on some sort of full screen? So I have Invoker, who's also probably streaming right now. We got a 3-bet. What do you think about this 3-bet size? Is it okay? Like 8 point something blinds?
So like
It's
4xing
interesting.
the raise.
Yeah.
I think it's my standard actually.
I see people 3-betting around 10 blinds here, or 11, something like that. So versus like 2.5x from the button,
Yeah.
I see people going for 12 blinds on the small blind. I see a lot of people doing that. Do you think that's bad?
So like 600?
Yes.
That's
550, 600 versus 125.
I mean, I guess it would make sense, but you have to start like trimming your range. Like you can't make it that size with like the
So
same range that-
you have to tighten up your range a little bit, right?
right. Like if let's say in Monka, right, if button raises and you wanna 3-bet this range, right? You can't do it with like a 6x because that would be like
Yeah,
too
because
wide.
you're gonna get 4-bet. Your opponent can exploit you by 4-betting wide, and then you're
You lose
gonna
a lot of
have to
money.
either shove light or call more, and that's out of position and it's bad. So yeah,
Yeah, right. So yeah, but I think this size is like okay for 100 BBs, but
Hmm?
like if it's 200 BBs, maybe I'll go for something like 6x or like 5x.
yeah, okay.
Yeah, like 6x the raise, I mean. Yeah. All right. So we see
Cold
a
4-bet.
4-bet.
Well, actually, look, this my general opinion is that this cold 4-betting thing is not very standard at lower limits, and people just think it's, oh my god, aces, because they're right, because people don't do that, because
Yeah.
people don't 3-bet as wide. People in the small blind would actually have calling ranges and 3-bet a very tight range, like a 4 or 5%. So then it makes sense only to cold 4-bet from the big blind very tight, right?
Right.
Or blocker heavy, right? It's like
Hmm.
3-bet your value range, like something like queens plus ace king, maybe even cold 4-bet even jacks. Sometimes, depending on small blind, it depends greatly on small blind, like what's his 3-betting range. But then also have blockers like ace queen offsuit or king queen offsuit.
Right. But you get so much credit like in small stakes for 4-betting this spot
Yes.
that becomes like it's so good. Like I would 4-bet like 9s.
So if I'm at high stakes and I'm invoker here, I'm happily jamming jacks plus and ace king.
Right, for sure. I think even 10s is a jam.
Tens should be close, I think. I
Yeah,
can't
like,
really call, so maybe tens is a jam.
So like if let's say this happened, right? Like this was
Yeah.
the action. Yeah, like 10s is a jam like 70% of the time.
Mm.
Yeah. So yeah,
Ace
I
queen
would jam.
suited. Holy shit. Is that like this feels more like a blocker play with ace queen suited.
Yeah, it is. And I think
It's
pretty
like a
okay.
merged sort of I have equity but also good blockers hand.
Right, actually like another way to like check this out is like if let's say we run an equilab, right? And we put in
We can
So
put
if
in
let's say we-
approximate ranges, yeah.
yeah, right. So if let's say we have ace queen suited, right, and we get called by like a hand that's gonna definitely call us, like something like let's say this.
Mm-hmm.
Does this make sense?
Yeah.
And then we run it, right, we can see that ace queen suited has like 32% equity. And if let's say we choose a hand like tens instead, it's almost the same. So I guess tens is like a little bit better, but like ace queen has
Ace
like
queen
more
has like
blocker.
the blockers, so
Yeah,
it
right.
reduces value range kind of heavily.
Right. So probably ace queen is like slightly better in this spot because you lose like 1 point something% equity, but
Yep.
you gain the blocker, which is like really useful. Does
Yes.
that make sense? Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Awesome. Okay. So continue with action.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So we see a like
Call. Interesting.
a call. Yeah, like a cold call out of position, which
Yeah.
I don't really like.
I
don't
guess
think-
we have a lot of nines here, right?
Yeah.
they're
something like that.
deep though. So they're 200 blinds. So call makes more sense. Sevens, nines, suited broadways, suited connectors, a lot of suited connectors. Suited broadways,
Yeah,
right? Some suited aces, maybe.
Yeah, maybe like ace 10 suited plus. Does that make sense?
Yes, yes.
Yeah, like you mean for Linus to call, right?
Yeah. Maybe ace five suited or something like that. Gravy
Yeah.
Train in chat says, "I knew I should have studied to be a doctor. This poker study is hard as fuck." Yeah, but it's fun. If you like it, it's fun.
Right. But I'm not really a fan of like calling out of position with like ace five suited.
It's
I
gonna
know
be
it's like GTO, but
yeah, but
I'm
ace
not
10
a fan.
suited is like good and some other
Yeah, I
stuff.
think it's pretty.
I think
pretty
ace
decent.
5 suited gets called because of a check raise potential on a lot of boards, and you just use it as a bluff, like a lot.
Right. Yeah, I would actually like 4 bet, 5 bet. I mean, but sure.
Okay.
Yeah. Depend. I think it really depends on like how you want to distribute your range. Yeah, but I think it's good to like throw in some ace five suited and ace four suited in your calling range if you do have one against a 4 bet. But if you want to play a 5 bet full strategy, then like ace five suited becomes like a snap 5 bet, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, makes sense.
Right.
All
Yeah.
right. So we see the call. There's also a lot of meta flying out around here, because maybe Linus knows that human is like wider in some spots, or like there's definitely a lot of information flowing between these regs.
Right.
Okay.
So Linus checks, which is standard, right? Because you face a 4
Yeah.
bet and you just yeah, and then we see.
Would
this, like,
there be a board that you'd lead on, or do you disagree with leading in like 4-bet pots?
Normally I like the idea of leading, but because of how your range is like linearly parallel, does that make sense?
Yeah.
Like because your range is exactly identical to his, just that yours has like less value.
Yes.
Yeah, but leading is good when your range like
Hits
is
the board.
distributed higher to like a certain part of the board.
Yeah, exactly. So when board is favorable for your range, you can lead sometimes, especially when out of position. That's very when out of position, either way.
Right, but for like any board, like humans' range is like
It's better.
all
It's
the
better.
time.
Yeah.
Yeah, on every board. So like leading is actually really bad, I think. Yeah, but like if you have aces, right?
I think this
then-
board favors a little bit Linus, because Linus has jacks and sevens, but human only has jacks here.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes sense, I guess. Yeah, sevens.
The deuce is kind of
Yeah.
irrelevant, and also Linus has more flush draws, I'd say, than human. So
Not really. Would he?
3-bet small blind, get cold 4-bet by big blind. I would say big blind would not cold 4-bet a lot of suited connectors, but Linus would have a lot more suited connectors and broadways. So I think that it makes sense to me.
I 4-bet a lot of like king 10 suited and like king jack suited, so I'm not sure how when like distributes his range, but like I would say that like when I 4-bet bluff, I don't have a lot of like ace high flushes, but I would have a lot of like king and queen high flushes. So like queen 10 suited kind of like flush. But I would say like Linus would have more like ace high flushes.
Yeah.
Yeah, because like the times that he doesn't have ace king high flush, ace king high flush is probably the only flush draw that like human should have, right?
Yeah, and
if he doesn't put like queen 10 suited in his like 4-bet bluffing range. So if he distributes his range like linearly, he would have like queen 10, king 10, and like all the ace high flushes. But if he doesn't, like he plays like a very polarized strategy of like 4-betting like 6-7 suited and like ace king, right? Then he has like less flushes, and even when he has flushes, like his flushes are like weaker. Like, does that make sense?
Absolutely.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Wait. What are we talking about again?
So basically, about leading in general,
Okay.
And also, I think that are there draws here that you would just raise if you're Linus here? Do you go for the 10-9 of spades raise here? Do you go for the 9-8 of spades raise here? Just raise, get it in.
I think with the diamonds, I want to, but not with the spades. Because like I lose so much
Why would
equity
you
when-
want to do that with the diamonds? Because don't you want to call and like realize your equity?
I think 10-9 of diamonds doesn't like really want to call. Like calling is not really like that good. Like you either like raise, and then if the pot gets like too
Mhm.
big and you face a shove, right, you can just fold.
Mm-hmm.
But like calling is not really like plus EV, because even when you do hit a pair, like it's not really good.
Yeah.
So you rather like steal the aggression and barrel off if you do hit the diamond on the turn.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
but
yeah, sorry.
if let's say like you have 9-10, it's right. You don't want to like raise and then get like reshoved on, because you are either flipping against like a big pair or like a top pair plus, or you're like drawing dead to like ace king of spades, right? Which is like the worst.
Yes. So are there any draws that you're raise calling on this board, or actually just raising?
Raise calling,
Raise calling, maybe.
ace king of spades, for sure.
If you're Linus, do you have ace king of spades?
Yeah, I think I would include it in my like 200 BBs call 4-bet range. Yeah.
Good question in chat. Do we think Linus has a 5-betting strat pre, given that most of his range play as a call versus the 4-bet pre? Does he have enough aces, ace king in there? Thoughts from you guys on this, considering 200 deep? I say that 200 deep, you're going for the aces, kings, 5-bet all the time, because generally you're probably going to do that. And ace king makes a lot of sense too. In this pot, you have to understand, I think, Legend on Rise, I think you have to understand that these guys have wider ranges pre-flop. So Linus, when he 3-bets small blind, will have maybe like 15%, 13%. Oh, Humano, when he... is that a good number? 13%?
Yeah, somewhere around there.
Yeah.
Pretty
Oh,
decent.
Humano, when he called 4-bets here, he's going to have like 8%, 7 to 8%, right?
Right.
Right? So like we're like 6%, somewhere on that. So against that, queens, kings, aces, and especially ace king, I think, suited would go for a 5-bet for sure.
Right. But aren't you gonna like protect your range with a call? Like a call 4-bet?
We're gonna do that like a certain percentage of times with aces,
Right.
I think. But other than that, I don't think I'm calling like kings or queens. I think I'm calling jacks, of course. I'm calling like 10s, 9s, 8s, 7s if I do have that. Suited connectors, suited broadways. That's kind of it. Ace king off, right? That's kind of it. Ace king suited, it does make sense what you're saying to me to call ace king suited, because we're especially out of position, and it's gonna be ace king suited seems good. Yeah. Okay, so you're going for like the ace king suited. What about ace queen of spades?
Ace queen of spades?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's kind of similar.
Yeah, so
Actually,
ace
maybe
king,
ace
ace
queen
queen.
of spades is better as a raise, and ace
Because
king of
our
spades is
opponent
better
can
as a
have
call.
king x of spades, so you're dominating that.
Right.
Is that what
right.
you're saying? Yeah. Okay.
Well,
okay.
that's the first point, and the second point is that like having ace king is better because like of the pair value that you might hit on future streets, right? You don't want to lose that.
Yeah, and
Right.
you're blocking his
Right.
higher pairs too, so that's good.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yep.
Let's move on with the hand. Let's see. It's my
Okay.
my 2 cents. So we do get
Linus
raised.
does-
Yes. Yay. So what is this like per value? Is this like 7s and jacks? I wouldn't like seeing jacks raise here because you block your no wait this is, no 7s and jacks, right?
Yeah, I think raising 7s or jacks actually makes some sense.
Yeah, or like ace queen of spades. Okay.
Ace
Yeah,
queen. Yep.
this raise is awkward, man. It's weird. I think the board does favor Linus though.
Yeah.
Like
kinda.
not Linus has like nut advantage.
Yeah. Right.
But
yeah, we can see that
Humano
change
has
today.
the broader value.
Right. Oh wait. Okay. Wait. Do you want to actually like check that out?
We can see like in Range Explorer, sure.
Wait. What was it? This one?
Mm.
Okay. Let's let it load and like.
Yeah.
So. Right.
Who's red?
Red is supposed to be. Red is like the EV of like the out of position range.
Okay, yeah. So Linus is like nut advantage, but that's huge, dude. It's
Yeah.
insane. Yeah, and
Okay.
O Humano has a bit more of a wider sort of value.
Yeah. So
That's pretty crazy, though.
no, wait, hold up. So if let's say
Can we look in terms of equity, though? Because I think this is terms of EV.
no, the green line is the equity line and the EV is the red line.
I was
Yeah.
actually looking for like a sort of like a comparison sort of thing.
Oh, okay,
If we
yeah,
could have like
you could
both
only do
ranges.
that. You can only do that like in Bunker. Like PO distributes it in a different way.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. You can do
Yeah.
that in Flopzilla too. By the way,
Yeah.
fuck's sake,
Oh,
Bio, get
yeah.
an update.
So okay, I can see like his equity is like pretty okay-ish, and like his
Yeah,
EV
so
is like pretty low on like half the boards, right?
half his range.
Right. Half,
Okay,
yeah, half his range,
yeah, and
and then
then
if you
then he
change
has
it,
a fuck ton with the other.
yeah, and then if you change it to like um, what's that? What's the other guy's name? Humans range.
Yep.
You can see he's like really polarized. Like he does really badly for like half his hands, and then for his other half hands, like he does really
Mm-hmm.
well.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Right. Right.
Lord. All right.
Yep.
Interesting.
Okay. So back to the hand. Okay.
Yeah, it's Range Explorer is a really good tool, and I think Range Explorer is nice on rivers when you want to see how many combos of like bluffs you have
Right.
and how much
Yeah.
value. I think that's where it helps like the most.
Hmm. So I
Okay,
think
so we
humans
see
gonna
we
call.
see a check raise, we see a call.
Yeah. And
Turn card
then
is definitely very very good for Linus. I expect a lot of shoves from his
right.
based on his check raising range that is supposed to be strong. I expect like at least 60% of that to just jam, like it's
Yeah.
50-60% of just shove like immediately.
Right. I think it's like I think on this turn like it doesn't really change much. So like whatever Linus is representing, he's just gonna go with it. And
Yeah,
yeah, and humans calling range is pretty just it's just like pocket pair heavy, right?
yeah,
Or like
queens,
ace king
kings,
spades, ace king spades.
aces,
Yeah. And like some
and
like jack traps.
yep.
Yeah. So he calls and they run it twice. Aces and ace jack. Okay.
Yeah, so we do see aces. Legend on Rise in chat smelt something there. It's like having aces protecting 4-bet calling range is good.
Yeah.
Ace Jack of Diamonds is legit call, I think. You can't
Yeah,
fold that. You're
yeah, you
blocking
can't. I
blocking
don't think you can let
like
it go.
top set.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, you did it, man. You guessed it. You're right. You should be here. Okay, so what are our ranges in Pio? Can we actually Pio this hand?
Okay, so the
So
imposition, which is
in position. So this is human, right?
human, right? Yeah.
Okay.
I let him like four bet something like this. Oh wait, hold up. Did I do it wrongly? Oh, I might have done it wrongly, dude.
No. Cause
Did I?
oh yeah, I think you did. This is Linus's calling range, so they're like reversed.
Oh shit.
This is
Oh,
fine, man. Don't worry about it.
well, the good news is that like this thing can be done in like 2 minutes.
How? Can you
So
run the tree in like 2 minutes?
yeah, you can.
All right, I'll run to the bathroom. I'll be right back.
Okay. Okay, it's done. Yo, what up, guys? Is anyone in the chat?
Hello.
Yep, it's done.
All right. So we good?
Yeah, it's done. Hello?
Okay. Yeah, I'm here. I'm here.
Oh, okay.
That was fast.
Yeah.
What CPU do
So-
you have, by the way?
i7-8700K?
Oh yeah, it's like a 6 core, right?
Yeah, something like that.
And do we have? You're calculating until 0.5% of the pot,
Yep.
which is how much is the pot? How many blinds do we have in the pot?
2000. Wait, so that's like. Oh my gosh, like 50 blinds?
50
40
blinds.
something? 40 something blinds?
Let's say 40. If we divide that by 200, that's 0.2 blinds, right?
Right. Yeah.
But then it's exploitable over 100 hands. For like, if you multiply that by 100, then it's like 20 bigs per 100 hands. So you might need more
Wait.
precision, I think. Not sure.
Wait, is that how it's supposed to work?
I think so. Stop calculation if desired accuracy reached. 0.5% of the pot. And it says exploitable for 0.439% of the pot per hand, right?
Yeah.
I think
so,
in 3-bet pots, you're supposed to be calculating it a little bit more. Not sure.
No, so I think the right way is to look at the results here on the
Oh, it
bottom
says
right.
exploitable for 10. Is that blinds or chips?
No, chips. So like 10 chips. So
Ah.
yeah, right. So every time we are like in this scenario, like GTO is only off by like 10 chips.
But is that like per hand or per 100 hands?
No, it's like 10 chips in this scenario, like per hand.
Per hand. So that's 1,000
like-
chips per 100 hands.
Wait. Yeah, so if you play like this spot, like 1,000 times, right?
Mm?
You're like off by 10 chips per one time you play it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right.
Okay, I'll research this and see if.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's really fast. You can make this like 0.2 and or like 0.1 or like 0.05 and it takes like 2 minutes plus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Nice.
Okay. So
Yeah, and like single raised pots, it's a bit more, I think.
yeah, right. It takes
All right.
like
So
um
how much does it take for you?
like single race pots.
Yeah.
Like if it's 100 BBs, like S single race pots, it's like it takes like 30 minutes. Oh, no, wait,
Okay,
20
yeah,
minutes?
that's very similar to my 20 minutes, maybe 15 sometimes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Especially when you put in a lot of sizes.
Exactly. Like I like to play with river sizes and put like 10 river sizes and it just gives me errors and shit like that. Okay.
Yeah.
I tried
anyway,
once to make a tree with like 10%, 20%, 30%, 40%, 50%.
Wow.
I need too much RAM for that.
Yeah, I'm surprised it didn't crash.
It did. I couldn't build the tree. I could only estimate like size.
Wow.
Okay.
Yeah, so,
So-
I swapped the ranges.
Yep.
So you can see like human is 3-betting like something like this.
Called for betting, yeah.
4-betting. Yeah, 4-betting.
Yeah.
So
I agree with the
I might
range.
be wrong. Like he might add in some of these like low cards, but I think like there's enough going on here that like he doesn't really need to add like more bluffs inside.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Batos in chat asks, is the button position that important? Isn't it a bit overrated? I would say absolutely not. I'd say that in the button, you make most of your money. If the button
Right.
wouldn't exist, let's say if you were to skip the button every time, I don't think you could be a winner at poker unless your opponents were very bad.
Right.
Does that answer your question? I think that's the way.
Yep.
All right. Yeah, so
Okay.
I agree with these ranges. I think they're fine. We can
Yeah.
go for like the hand.
And Yeah, wait, but as I was saying, so Linus will like trap with some of these
This
hands.
is Monker, right?
No, I give like
Ah,
these assignments myself.
okay.
Yeah, yeah.
I like the full aces. I like the full broadways.
Mhm.
Um, half the times. I like that. I really like this. Yeah, I think it's
Yeah.
legit.
Yep.
I think like
So
king queen off maybe just. Why is king queen off full for you?
full. As in,
Yeah,
it's if
pure.
let's say like if Linus were to three bet
Uh,
the button right with king queen off, which is like
uh,
standard, right?
yeah.
And he faces four bet.
Mm.
I feel like he's calling all the time. I'm
Okay,
not sure,
I
but
would say
yeah.
that maybe like ace ten suited would be a lot stronger than like king queen off
Oh
in
yeah.
this hand.
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
true. That's
yeah.
true.
Ah,
Yeah.
I think one more thing. Do we add sevens?
Wow, I think that's kind of loose though.
It's
Like
kind of
calling a four bet
loose.
seven. Yeah. Like out of
No.
out of
This is the
position.
calling range. This is small blind three bet, then call versus human, not call
Right,
four bet.
because like let's say right, you decide to three bet in the small blind, right?
Mm-hmm.
So your three betting range looks something like this, right?
Mm-hmm.
Does this make sense?
Yep.
So if you three bet and like someone four bets you, right, and you're continuing with this range, right,
Mm-hmm.
and like the only hands you're like kind of folding are like these hands and like
Yeah.
these. So if you start calling like sevens and
That's
sixes,
too
right, you're
much.
kind of like yeah, you're like kind of like
I
folding
guess
with both.
like ace ten off, king jack off, ace jack off would be a lot of combos to fold. So
Yeah,
that's also
so like these three, right?
yeah, that's a lot of combos right there. And then fives and
Maybe.
sixes. I guess maybe sevens is close.
Yeah, I think it's close.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, maybe 200 BBs deep. I would think it's fine.
Uh,
100 BBs, I think it gets really like iffy.
just a sec, please. I'm playing the 50k GSC. You mean GGS kickoff day one? What's the rule like? Biggest stake going to day two? Yeah, your biggest stack will advance to day two. Also, Batos asks, I'm just getting into poker. What does polarization or polarized range mean? It means when you have, let's say you have a full range, and then polarized means you select the top of that range and the bottom of that range, and then you merge them into one range. I've been hearing a lot lately in commentaries. So let's say could you show me a wide range and a polarized range on screen? Could you open like Equilab or something? Yeah. So like a wide range would mean just no, just like let's go for like 10%, right? This is a wide range, okay? And now, yeah, this is wide, right? It doesn't have bluffs. Let's say they're bluffs, although they're not bluffs, right? Okay, so now take out sevens, eights, take out ace jack off, take out king queen, take out some ace nine suited, some queen 10 suited, right? And then let's put in ace five suited, ace four, yeah, take out king 10 suited, right? Let's put in the lower suited aces. And let's put in some king 6, king 5 suited, king 7, king 8. Yeah. So instead of like 3-betting, let's say, a wide range, this means polarized, that you have some bluffs in your range that still have a lot of equity, but also blockers to his value range. Yeah, there we go. Okay, thanks for that. I like answering questions for chat. Are you still here, by the way? Hello? Sense? I'm not hearing you. Shit.
Oh, wait, what? Have I been
Okay.
saying? Oh, okay,
Now I'm hearing
okay,
you.
okay. Yep, nice.
All right.
So that answers the question, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I mean, you could add like sevens and you like remove
Yeah,
king queen.
let's not run the whole tree again. It's fine.
Okay.
It's okay.
Okay.
Sevens was relevant to this flop though, so that's why. Because in like
Oh
hand,
yeah. Oh yeah, that's true. You want to
but
run it again? We
no,
could, yeah.
no. Let's just do it like that because I think it's more
Okay.
realistic. So full check on the flop. I was expecting that.
Yep.
This lead is just noise. Expecting human to lead full range 1/3 on this board. Very nice.
Yep. Standard.
Okay. And then this is our reaction. We actually raised 18% on this board. Do you find
Wait,
that crazy?
but 18? Yeah, I think it's fine.
18%. It's
because when you
huge.
start to like throw in some aces,
Yeah, you have
to trap
aces.
in your
Yeah,
range,
yeah.
then you kind of want to raise,
Huh?
right?
Huh. Holy shit.
Yeah.
18%. Okay, so we're raising aces, we're raising queens, as Legend was right earlier. We're raising ace jack. Is that like ace jack of diamonds?
Yeah.
Yeah, ace jack
jack.
of diamonds. No, ace jack like
Yeah.
all of them.
Everything.
Actually, same
Yeah.
frequency. All right. King jack. Sorry, this is like some bluffs we have are like king 10 of diamonds, I think. No, king 10 of spades actually. That's interesting.
Yeah. So it's a
Oh yeah, king
shove
10 of
sometimes?
spades is the yeah, my bad. That's the flush draw. Cool.
Yeah.
So we have some flush draws as like call slash raise, and some offsuits. Ace queen off, king queen off. It's like
Right.
bluffing. Yeah, and there's some mergey bluffs here. The 8-7 suited is like a mergey bluff because you have 8-7 of spades. So yeah, pair plus draw.
Yeah.
It's like probably raise calling, and then 8-7 of hearts and clubs is kind of like a mergey bluff, right? You have some extra equity there in your pocket, and then you're kind of raising for like protection slash I want to take the pot right here,
Right.
pretty much. Ace queen and king queen are interesting though. The spades.
Yeah, it's
I see the
like
spades. Yeah.
you
So we're
shove, you
mostly
shove.
folding, and then sorry.
Like with the king queen, like with the king of spades, you kind of like raise sometimes, which is kind of weird.
It's like raise or
Yeah.
fold, pretty much. But I see it favors a little bit more the queen of spades, but then
Yeah.
also the king of spades. Okay, and ace queen, same. Ace queen, we're actually calling. No, ace queen off. We're actually
okay.
calling sometimes with the ace of spades,
Mm-hmm.
and it favors the ace of spades, queen of diamonds above the rest. So we have a higher frequency raise, just because of blocking like backdoors.
Right.
I would say.
Yeah. I think calling is kind of better, but okay. Yeah. Like you don't really want to lose your
Yeah, there's a
your
lot of
realized
equity
mistake.
involved there, I guess.
Yeah.
But then you
I
can't
agree.
really raise that often. Like I would say, like don't raise ace queen and don't raise ace jack here,
Yeah. Right.
right? Because yeah,
Yeah.
and then
We
the
could
rest
see,
are
like,
fine.
could see like how Pio plays like spade combos, like in general, or like
Oh, yeah.
diamond combos. Like which
Yeah,
one
yeah,
would you like spade combos, right?
Mhm.
So like 9-8 spades becomes like a instant like raise.
It's interesting that 9-8 of spades is just go for it, but 10-9 of spades is always a call. That's massive difference.
Well, I guess like the pair values increase, right? So
Not
Like-
not that by that much, I
yeah,
guess,
but
but
by not that much, but yeah.
the difference is huge. Like one is pure raise, one is pure call. So interesting.
Yeah. And
I would honestly combo draws. I would just check raise jam here. Sorry,
mean
check
like-
raise, calling all in pretty much.
like 7-8 of spades.
7-8 of spades has a pair too. I mean, like 10-9 of spades, 9-8 of spades. Just
Oh, okay,
raise,
so-
raise, calling it off.
Like basically like any gutter with like a flush draw.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Okay.
I'd say that
Yeah.
I'd do that. I'm probably gonna get dominated by some draws, aren't I? Like ace king of spades, ace queen of spades.
Yeah, I kind of think like it's too crazy to like
Okay.
shove straight away.
No, not shove.
Because-
Raise and calling it off.
Yeah. So like if you raise, right, and you get
Mm.
shoved on, right,
Mm.
like his shoving range is gonna consist of like ace high flush draws, king high flush draws, and like pocket pairs and
Yeah.
sets.
Yeah.
And like, what is he actually gonna like bluff jam you that you would have above, let's say, 40% equity?
10-9 offsuit. Because he's human, and he's crazy.
Yeah.
Okay, no, I'm obviously kidding, but I think I think you're right. I think calling these, I think like you said something that really stayed with me, which is in general Hold'em is similar to Omaha in a way that lower draws get stacked by higher draws.
Right. Yeah.
And I think that kind of stayed with me for like a few days. It's been in the back of my head. I'm kind of like still analyzing. No, I'm serious. I'm still analyzing that statement a little bit and figuring out like how I can make less mistakes in that direction. Because if I have a combo draw, I just go crazy.
Right. But if in Omaha, like it makes you Omaha makes you learn that like if you have a pair and like a flush draw, right? You don't really like just want to stack off like at that point, you know? Yeah, because like you technically have showdown value, so like your draws are like your backup. So like in this case, if you have like 7x, right? Would you would you rather like he barrel off with a bluff and call down with 7x, and then if he doesn't have a bluff, well you at least can hit a flush, right?
Yeah.
Or would you turn like your showdown equity into like raw equity against like aces?
Yeah, that's true.
Right. So I rather keep like his bluffs in and like hold my showdown value and my like outs, like so called outs if they are clean. Then like put pressure on his range and tighten his range, and then face a range that's dominating me, you know?
Yep.
Right. So I guess like Omaha players are like kind of better in this scenario. Right. But I think like in Hold'em, shoving like flush draws with pairs like can't really be that bad, because when you face a higher flush draw, right, you have a pair.
You have a pair. You're ahead. Yeah.
Yeah. Right. But in Omaha, right, you could like shove with flush draw and a pair, and you can run into like a set and a flush draw that you're dead.
Of course.
Like,
yeah. You can get like really bad in.
Yeah.
Chat is saying that probably because Ten of Spades blocks some of four better's bluffs. I don't know if four better has. Does he have Queen Ten of Spades?
Yeah. No, I didn't assign that.
No, only Ace Ten of Spades. Yeah, that could make some sense, I guess. Yeah. No, I fully understand this. Also, chat is like saying, yeah, I guess we should have gone for doctor careers. McDonald's is the future. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, so we see a raise, right? Like,
yeah. Yeah. Can we take the spades off, by the way?
Oh, okay. Yeah. Sorry. And
all right. So raising is what range was raising? Ace Jack, right?
Yeah. Ace Jack.
9-8 suited, 8-7 suited, right? The spades. Ace Queen, King Queen, aces. Yeah, a lot of aces. Okay, so we raise, and how do we have to react with like full range, right?
Right, full range?
Yeah, because it was like 1/3 pot full range. Click on raise so we can see.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, okay. So 9s and 10s expectedly get folded. Queens actually get shoved. Which feels...
Makes sense.
Yeah, because they need protection.
King?
There's a lot of bad cards. Kings too. Aces call, which I like, because aces don't need that much protection. I believe aces with a diamond would call more. Wait, your screen is tearing spades, a little bit. Hold on.
Oh.
I actually don't know why. Could you like switch to post flop tree and then switch back to browser? Screen is like really... Oh my god, this is weird, chat. Could you like reshare screen, please? Because it's tearing badly.
Yeah, I can see it. I'm seeing it on your Twitch.
Yeah.
Okay, let me...
Now I'm seeing myself.
Oh, wait, hold up. All right.
Okay.
Is it better? Is it better now?
Yes. Okay, so Ace Jack shoves, right?
Yep.
Ace Jack shoves because of blocker to jacks, I guess.
Well,
plus need for protection. It feels like it's the same as queens.
Yeah, kind of.
But it gets beat by queens in opponent's range. That is not a lot, and also blocks aces, so that's probably why. Kings and queens, aces sometimes. Could you hover over aces? Because I was curious about which aces do get called.
I think spades are better calls, because you don't have to worry about spades, right?
Oh yeah, I keep thinking. So sorry, I keep thinking that the flush draw is diamonds for some reason. That makes sense.
Okay.
That's why. Yeah, I meant like aces with ace of spades is a call because it really doesn't need protection. It's like way ahead, and then aces without the spade. It's good. How's it going, butthole? What's up? Yeah, and some king jack. Sometimes king jack, which is I would say I would never ever. Honestly, if I'm playing my limits and I'm this deep, I'm folding king jack. I don't even call 4-bet. I fold king jack immediately pre-flop in any spot. I'm kidding. I don't call 4-bet king jack suited because it does make sense too much. Yeah, that's pretty much it. So calling jacks. This is our slow play. King queen of spades, right? Ace queen of spades and some diamonds.
Mhm.
Is that correct? Like, can you hover over a little bit? The ace queen suited.
Ace queen.
Ace queen of and ace queen of diamonds is actually a call here. Which is sort of surprising to me because if you see a diamond on the turn, are you really happy to call on it?
I don't think so, unless it's like the 10 of diamonds or like the king of diamonds, right? Like with a gutter.
Yeah.
Other than that, right? It really.
Oh no, but
matter.
calling is like break even with ace queen of diamonds. You see, it's like 3 chips.
Yeah, I actually wouldn't do it.
Yeah, no, neither would I. It's just hard to. You kind of have to call it off on a turn. It's just very weird.
Yeah. Oh wait, but the good thing about ace queen of diamonds is that you don't block his like bluffs. So like technically you're ahead of all his bluffs and you have like equity.
Okay, I see.
Yeah, like against like a hand like
shit.
let's say 9-10 of spades, right?
Yeah.
You could call, and if the turn weren't a spade, right, you could like still call off if you hit a queen, a diamond, or ace.
Wow.
So in terms of like,
So you unblock his bluffs,
yeah,
but it's a
right,
very
and,
marginal
like,
call, pretty much.
yeah, it's
I'd
really
say.
marginal.
Huh.
Yeah, I would think like, yeah, like just go with your pairs, cause like it's such a big
pretty
pot.
much pairs plus, and flush draws.
Yeah.
Sorry guys, sounds are disabled for a study session. This is a very serious study session. Okay. All right. Okay, so we see the call on the flop. Is that correct, or was that like a jam?
Oh yeah, we see a call, and then the turn was like a 10 of diamonds.
Mm-hmm.
So now it's like a jam or just check.
It's like 50-50. Like you flip a coin, I jam or not.
Right.
What's up, Tight Pockets? Okay, so ace jack is a jam. Ace queen suited. That's the spades, right? Yeah.
Yeah,
Easy jam.
makes sense.
King queen jam. Aces for sure. Which aces are we checking on like double board? Oh, the one that contain a diamond and a spade, of course, because it blocks all his
Right.
draws. Cool.
Yep.
And the one that contain like a spade and diamond are like low frequency checks, but still shoves. But ace of spades, ace of diamonds would be kind of like no brainer to check on this turn. I think that's really nice because you want to protect your check calling range, and if you're blocking draws, then he has to shove more value, right?
Yep.
So that's good.
Right.
Good. Nice.
Right.
King
Like,
queen off.
If you have a straight, you check. Right.
Oh, we have also some protection here. 9-8 of spades. Yeah, I guess
your
you're
hand is so
kind of also
strong.
blocking his draws. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Interesting.
Yeah. All right. So I think if you shove.
Holy
he's
shit! Oh my
he's
god!
calling- He has the odds to call like almost everything.
But this is like a 6,000 into 14,000, right?
Yeah. No, wait. 6,000 into 8,000.
Yeah. So how is
Yeah.
that? How is that odds? That's not odds. I don't understand. Like pot odds
It's,
has to be like 30% or something, right? Close to 30%, like 27%.
Wait, isn't it? It is, right?
Yeah, you have to call 6,000 into like 20,000. Close. It's like 28%.
It's like 30 exact,
Sorry?
right? Six it's like you need 30% equity.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
And,
crazy. Does that mean that like Linus is over bluffing this pot? That's awkward.
Wait, but if you have every flush draw, right, you just call.
Yeah,
Because, like you have. Yeah.
Wow. That's
And,
a
like-
crazy call. I would under bluff this turn. Holy shit. What's with that ace king offsuit though? Oh, call is minus. We have some ace kings that we call.
Yeah, because like the spades, right? Remember?
Yep.
Like if you have a spade, you have like some equity, so you just like call.
But I'm seeing
the
I'm
flop.
seeing the spades getting folded, and the ones that don't contain a spade being the best calls, like the ace of hearts, king of clubs. So you
So
unblock your opponent's
Bluffs.
flushes. Yeah, sorry, flush draws.
Yeah. So on the flop you call because you can like make a backdoor flush, but then on the turn you care more about your blockers instead.
Yeah. Sometimes some ace kings get there, and I see the ace
Yeah.
of diamonds, king of spades. So the spade is ace of diamonds, king of hearts being really good.
Yeah.
So I guess the ones that have a spade are just like run away, fold immediately.
Yeah.
This is really this calling is really, I could never make this call. I think
Yeah. No way, man. I wouldn't do it too.
I couldn't make this call. Ace queen offsuit too. Could you hover over like lower, just a little bit lower?
Okay. Yeah.
Ace queen offsuit. No, we don't really have a lot of combos, but what we can learn here is that again, the spades are the plague here, and there's the ace of clubs, queen of hearts that is actually really good to call with, and ace of hearts, queen of clubs, that unblock all the draws. Very interesting that this would be plus 200 chips. It's not like a big advantage, right? But it's still a plus, which is crazy to me.
But you're not supposed to like have it on the turn.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. My question is, why are we folding queens?
Wait, we are? Oh, some percentage?
So, it's only some percentage, yeah?
Yeah, it blocks a lot of his like.
So queen of
queen
spades, queen of diamonds is getting folded because that's kind of bad.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay,
And-
well, actually, like if let's say we play this like hand in real life, like in let's say 100 NL, right? If you face a check raise and you do have queens, right, and you face a shove on the turn, like, do you think you're ever ahead?
No.
Well, okay, then queens.
Okay, if I'm playing Linus, then maybe. Maybe,
Yeah.
dude. I don't know. This is like really weird. Also queen jack suited, and yeah, like jack X is. It doesn't feel great to be calling in this spot with like
Right.
jack X. Like the edge is so small. You see, like the call is like 75 if you don't have diamonds. King jack should be same, sort of like the same spot. Is it? Yeah, 42. King jack is even lower. Holy shit.
Yeah. King jack blocks like king queen, maybe? Nah, no, it doesn't matter.
We
Yeah,
don't
it
have
doesn't-
king queen. No, it's just lower value.
Yeah.
And then we have tens being called sometimes, and I'm pretty sure it's the 10 of hearts, 10 of clubs, right?
No, we have a set.
Oh, my bad. And nines?
Okay.
Is it the same?
Nah. it's a
Nines
fold.
call 9 of spades, 9 of clubs.
Well, you block like the straight and.
Yeah,
you
I
block
guess
the-
this is a
Yeah.
bit too much. No, it's basically I'm only calling jacks here. That's it. I think that's optimal GTO strategy. Just call top set, and then you're good. And aces, but with aces you always lose. So,
Yeah.
oh my god, man, this is No, I love it. I love to study these spots because they're like really really good. But holy shit, man.
Yeah.
All right, okay.
Okay.
So I guess this is calling range, and then it's like baffles me that like 82%, like we barely have a folding range here.
Right.
I guess it's fine. Okay.
Yep.
All right.
Okay. Next hand?
Yeah.
Oh, yep. Okay. Okay. So this hand.
I love
So
this guy's
flanks
nick.
mount.
Oh, look, that's the sizing that I was telling you about. Look at the.
Oh, wait, no, isn't it still 4x? It's less than 4x. Right?
It's more. It's 4.5x.
Oh, yeah, it's 4.5. Okay, yeah. Oh, yeah. But
So
they
this
are,
is
like,
almost like 12 blinds.
Right. But they are like deeper. So,
Mm.
yeah. Okay, I guess
Oh,
it's
they're
like,
deep. Yeah, my bad. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's like 200 BBs compared to like
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
100 BBs, 120 BBs.
Absolutely. I understand.
Yeah. Okay. So 3-bet and a call. So we see a pot, which is quite interesting.
Wow.
Which is good.
Is this board like this is curious. But Button doesn't have fives here?
I think he has like all the fives, and like
Oh,
Flying
oh.
Smile doesn't have a single five, like 5-5, right?
So isn't this pot bet like really bad
For like
for
Flying
Flying
Smile?
Smile? Yeah.
Well, the good thing is that you get value from all the pocket pairs that are like 6-6 plus, right?
Okay.
And you lose to like threes, fours, and fives, which is there are like 2 combos
9
of
combos,
each.
yeah.
So you, yeah, okay, 9. So you lose to, wait, yeah, you lose to 9 combos,
Mhm.
and well, you win against a lot of combos of like 6-6 plus all the way to like 10-10.
So we're basically polarizing here, right?
Right. So yeah,
Like
like
hard.
just basically saying, you're just like saying that you have aces and you want to like go for max value.
Yeah, sort of like
Right now?
queens plus, jacks
Yeah.
plus, queens plus, something like that. I want
Yeah.
money. Yeah, okay.
Yep. So we see a call, and the turn is queen, which is actually really good for like Flying Smile. I think.
Yeah. Linus, that doesn't hit Linus, but now you can't really get that much value, can you? So you'd probably just go for maybe like a thin value,
I think half pot is fine, but
or
I-
is this
it's a
turn like
double
too
flush.
drawy, so you have to overbet?
I think I'm betting like pot actually.
It doesn't
Yeah.
that leave it for like a very awkward size on the river?
I'm actually thinking like, is it a good spot to like just shove?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too. Like just jam aces, kings.
Right. It might actually be good.
What are we
but
doing
you're
with
only
like
get-
queens here? Do we check raise?
Oof, I think I'm just betting like half pot.
Because yeah, so we do have two sizes on the turn. Ace queen is kind of like the same, right? Or do we still jam ace queen?
Yeah, I think I'm just going half pot with like ace queen. My hand is like not
Mm.
that strong, but
Mm.
like strong enough. I mean, like in comparison to like my range, right, where I have like aces, kings, and queen.
Yeah,
Like ace queen is not like the nuts anymore.
yeah,
Yeah, so like maybe going for half pot makes some sense. But it depends on like what combos of ace queen you have. Like if let's say you have ace diamond queen hearts, like ace queen off, basically with like the diamond ace, then like I guess going for half pot is like better, because you don't need to worry about like the diamond draw that much, right?
yeah. What's up, Baka Shinta? Legend says, I think we have a 40-50% sizing in order to bet 9s plus there as well. I'm not sure we're betting 9s plus on the turn. Imposition doesn't have many queen X. I understand that. We could go for like 10s and jacks to continue like valuing and then check river. But then what is your opinion on this? If our
So
opponent
you
has
wanna-
like all pairs, like 6s, 7s, 8s, 9s, 10s
Right.
here,
Right.
do we not go for like value with 10s? In
I
that
think you
half
should
pot?
actually.
Yeah.
I actually think you should, because
10s,
like
jacks in that
there are a
half
lot of
pot.
draws,
Hmm?
and like Linus is gonna call with like every single diamond and spade club draw, right?
Mm-hmm.
That like tens is kind of ahead of his range, like right now,
Yeah.
right? Because like the only hands he could be beating you with is like king queen diamonds, king queen clubs, but he can't have king queen clubs because the queen of clubs is
Yeah,
out there.
exactly.
So it's basically just king queen of diamonds, or like queen
Yeah, queen
jack
X
of
of diamonds, basically. Queen jack of diamonds. Queen 10 of diamonds.
Right. Well, you don't have to
Maybe
worry
even
about
queen 9
10.
of diamonds could be in his 3-bet calling
Yeah.
range this deep.
Yeah, I think calling queen 9 suitor is like standard against 3-bet,
Mhm.
like 200 BBs deep. Yeah. Yeah, I think 10s is still like a value bet, but like once you get down to like 7s, like maybe not so much, because like you're kind of like value betting against yourself. when you've been calling
7s
8s.
would be extending it way too far.
Yeah.
No, it's like Legend says like 9s plus. I think it's like 10s plus. But
Yeah, I think
what do
it's
I
like
know? I'm just a
jacks.
nut peddler.
Yeah.
So
with
just
jacks, I
queens
think it's
plus
good.
here. That's it.
You're only betting queens plus?
Yeah, that's it. It's done. Nut
Wow.
peddling 101. Absolutely. Maybe
I mean, you
aces.
you could play like a strat where like you basically check range,
Yeah, you
right? And
could
then,
because board is kind of like, but I would probably do that on the flop. So
yeah,
if it were me, I would check range on the flop.
I think how I play it, like three betting out of position, I like to like check raise this kind of flops more because of how like I know they are gonna be stabbing really wide. And if I have a hand like aces, right, I
I
wouldn't.
wouldn't even check raise the flop. I'd probably be check calling a lot.
Oh, really?
I think this is
Okay.
yeah. I think this is very advantageous for imposition. I'd have to defend my range a little bit. I'd have to have a calling range versus triple barrel on the river.
Okay.
So I would just generally just check full range. Have a lot of check calls. Do have some check raises, but not a lot. And I don't want to. I would check raise 6-7 suited, but I don't want to. 6-7 suited, ace-2 suited. I really don't want to check raise all of them, just because I want to have some of them in my check calling range.
I would actually rather like check call 6-7 than like check raise,
Yeah.
and I would
Yeah.
put like tens into my check raising range instead. You know.
Okay.
Well, okay. The logic is really like
Tens needs
it's ki- it's
protection.
kind of-
I agree.
yeah, right. And like
And you can deny if
You-
he makes the mistake of like betting clubs, you can deny some equity from him.
right, and like when you have a pocket pair, like pocket pairs don't have like good runouts. Like in
Exactly.
Hold'em, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So like trying to pile in more money when your range is ahead with like when you have like a pocket pair heavy range is like way better than like calling against someone who's like in position and.
So would
you know.
you on this notion would you check raise sevens, for example?
Nah, I think that's too wide. I would like check raise
Just
tens for
tens.
sure.
Tens jacks.
Yeah, like tens
Okay.
plus. Like I'll be playing with like a lot of like tens plus to aces. Like there will be like a lot of check raising for me on this board. Yeah, and then I'll mix it in with like some maybe like 9, like 7, 8 of clubs or something like that.
Mhm.
Yeah, so like I'll do some like check raising, and then my check calling would be like diamond aces, like
Yeah.
diamond
Yeah,
kings and all
absolutely.
that. Right, but if let's say I have like king spades, king hearts, right, I think I'm gonna just like check raise and rip it in,
Okay.
you know. Yeah.
It's pretty sick.
Maybe not at 200 BBs, but like I think 100 BBs like that might actually like be standard in PO, but I guess we'll see it later. Yeah.
All right. So we have this turn.
Oh wait. Oh yeah. I keep.
Let's
forgetting
go
about
through
that.
the hand first. We can
Okay,
go for like
okay.
Pio. I mean, I'm actually really interested in the spot because
Yeah.
okay, he keeps basically shoveling money in, and he bets 2,700. This kind of leaves river awkward, like half pot left.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm not sure I love this bet size, but I guess it's fine. Would have preferred
Yeah.
somewhere around 1/3 towards 40% towards half pot max.
Even on a draw heavy turn.
Either shove or low. Yeah, so I
Okay.
either jam turn or go for the like sort of like 1/3.
Okay, so you wanna like go for max value on a turn on like a draw heavy board if you like just have it.
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
I jam aces here. I jam kings. I'm scared because people at my limits will have pocket fives always.
Okay.
Yeah, or queens. that happens sometimes. But it's okay. I like denying it. Like board is very drawy. I love denying equity here.
Okay.
Especially with
yeah.
a hand like kings or ace queen.
Yeah. Okay.
And
Yeah, makes sense.
if I jam ace queen, I expect to get called. I will never jam ace queen with the queen of diamonds. I'll jam ace queen without without a diamond, I think, and I will get called by queen x of diamonds, which I think is nice.
Okay. Well, like if I had ace queen, I think with diamonds, right, I'm check calling.
Yeah,
With-
yeah.
With like spades and like hearts, I'm just like check ripping it. You know.
You're check ripping it because of because you're blocking opponent's queen x.
That and I just want him to pile in more money like by betting the turn because he thinks I'm giving up and then I'm just like shoving over him and taking his free money. Because like I really okay, like if you block the queen, right? He
Yeah.
doesn't have the queen.
Mm-hmm,
So he could be like peeling the flop really wide against like a 1/3 bet, right?
Of course.
And you can like really punish him by like floating the flop wide and stabbing turn by like check shoving a lot of your like premium hands on the turn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah.
But we potted the flop, so I don't like it here.
Oh yeah. Right.
Like we pot flop. Like it's his range
so
is not a mystery right now. I don't think he has that many floats versus like flop pot.
Yeah. It looks like sixes plus to like tens. Like it really looks like that. Either that or like it's a set.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's really clear like what he has in some way.
Okay.
So
we find it like another call on the turn. Rivers is tricky because we have half pot left. What do we do with aces here?
It's like I'm still shoving.
I don't like shoving actually with aces here. You know what I do? I go for like no, we can't fucking do that. It's like go for like 2300 fold to raise. It's just weird. No, it's not good. It's not good. It's like a block.
Okay. Why don't you just like check call instead? Because like you get
yeah. Check calling makes sense.
Right. Yeah. Okay. Wait. So he does check. Okay. So he check calls. I get.
But he can't call here.
Who can't call?
Flying smile. Can you go back a step?
Oh, okay.
Because Linus shoved 18,000 and Flying Smile doesn't have that much money, so he can't call.
Yeah, so he just calls.
He's just poor. I don't have that much, man. I have to fold. You know, like in movies, you'd have like, I will raise you $5 million. Like, you know, I don't have that much money, man. I have to fold. It's stupid. It was like, that's like movies like this existed. It was like fucking stupid.
So funny, so dumb.
Anyways, or like how they do in movies, you know, like how everybody learned to play poker wrong because they'd say, "I will call your bet and then raise you another $300."
Oh my gosh, those scenes are so annoying, dude.
Yeah, they're annoying. Not only annoying, but they're stupid because if you do that in a casino, it's a call. That's it.
Yeah,
that's the rules and regulations, and then you have all these movies that have poker involved, except for Rounders. But even Rounders fucked up with like somebody has to have a straight fucking flush and just win that, and everything is not skill. Like everything is not skill. It's just you running like super either sucking out on the guy or like massive cooler. And I don't know if you've seen like Casino Royale. Do you know that?
Yeah. Oh, the A6 off one, right?
Yeah. But how stupid can you be to play poker and have a tell that your eye is bleeding when you have a good hand? like fuck's sake, man. Like literally, who writes this shit? That's stupid, man. It's just like so bad. It's so bad.
No, the worst thing is that the best poker player on the table plays A6 off like 500 BBs deep and gets stacked.
Yeah, exactly. yeah, it's such fucking like donkey play. Like, I mean, come on, man, it's ridiculous. And you have to win with a straight flush and whatnot. Like, Jesus, yeah. Plays A6 offsuit, X blinds deep, gets stacked like a fish. Haha.
Yeah, man. They need to get like poker players to help them. I think Sean Deeb is helping with like poker movies, right?
I have no idea.
Yeah. Okay, it's pretty cool. But
yeah. I hope they do definitely finish Rounders too, because I don't know, man. Like, you know, like Maverick or this is really bad movies. I remember watching. I remember watching The Cincinnati Kid. Did you catch that?
Oh no, I haven't watched.
It's like I recommend it. It's bad, very bad poker wise. Of course, it ends with like a cooler. And it's all about the kid challenging the pro that the boss man that like goes from town to town to play the best guy in that town at poker, you know, like, or whomever has the money to challenge him, you know. But it's got like Steve McQueen and Gene Hackman. It's really good movie. Like it's so good. It's like black and white. It's from that time, but it's nice. And they were playing stud.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. No, I have watched Rounders several times. I'm waiting for Rounders 2. Oh, you haven't watched. Okay, sorry. I was like reading chat. Anyways. So we see a river shove. Sorry, a river check call. I think this could be aces, kings, or maybe even like What is nut bluff catcher here? Because I'm really kind of like itching here to figure out like nut bluff catcher on this river.
Ace queen of hearts.
Ace queen of hearts, because you unblock both. Yeah, I understand.
I might be wrong, but like ace five of hearts might be a better call than like ace queen of hearts. Because you kind of block top set, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and like I don't think Linus is shoving with like king queen, because that's pretty thin, you know. Like if you get my line.
Yeah, I do, because you know that out of position is going to check a lot of aces kings on this river. Just check calling them, check ace queen. It's all weird, man. It's like backwards. Okay, so we don't actually have too many like weak hands here. Ace queen of hearts agreed. Chad agrees with you. Okay. What about ace queen of spades? Why not ace queen of spades?
Yeah, it's the same.
The same. Okay.
It's pretty much the same.
Linus value range looks like 2 pair plus. Yep, pretty much. Okay, let's buy out this hand because I'm really curious.
Oh wait, do you want to see the results of the hand? Okay. Oh, okay, 7. So that's pretty cool.
Ooh, what's with the call, bro?
Oh,
Turn call.
I remember why I wanted this to review this hand, because I didn't feel like 7s was like a call on the turn.
I think the other 7s is a call on the turn. The 7 of diamonds, 7 of clubs is not a call on the turn, right? Because it blocks like draws.
Right, like I think it's too. Actually, in fact, I think both of them are not calls. Like it's too thin. Like facing a close to pot bet, like you're really praying for like a 6 or a 7, and that's it. You know.
Oh.
Yeah, but okay, we'll check it out. Pio, right?
Maybe he has a read on like flying smile, like when potting flop or something. I don't know.
It's like you kind of like hope that he has like king jack or spades or something. Yeah. Oh damn! What was the board again?
3, 4, 5.
Okay. Somewhere.
Yeah, there we go.
Okay. Okay, it's gonna take a while.
Does Linus ever lose?
Dude, that guy Linus is running so hot, dude.
All right, so out of position checks, standard. Oh no, wait, this is full range check. Yes. Yeah. Is this correct?
Yeah.
Out of position, in position.
Yeah. Right.
I'm a god at poker. Yes. Whoop whoop.
That's nice.
Yeah, dude. Out of position, full range check. In your face. No, I'm kidding. Okay. It could have been like both ways, I guess.
Let's see whether he does like check raise a lot of his pocket pairs.
Yeah, I think so. So Linus is actually betting 71% because of like range advantage. He's betting like, check, bet 71% of range. He goes for the small bet. He goes like 30%. Okay. Is that 30%? Is like it's 400. Yeah.
It's like 33%.
Okay, so we see the bet with like most of our range. What do we want to check back is like some high cards that don't want to get check raised, pretty much, I think.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, you can see like king queen is doing a lot of checking back for some reason. Okay, king queen of clubs is doing a lot of checking back. So yeah. Because
you don't want to get. Yeah, I understand. Like a lot of clubs are doing a lot of checking back because you don't want to bet. You're probably going to get raised at this. Ace jack, ace 10, king queen. Yeah, because I think ace queen can call when raised, but ace jack and ace 10 and king queen can't. So I'm kind of liking this check back because you get thrown off your equity if you if you get raised, and that really sucks because you want to call with these hands. You want to realize their equity.
Right. Okay. So if let's say he wanted bets, right?
We're getting raised like around 16% of times. Pocket pairs like aces, kings, queens, jacks, tens. Tens like the lower the pair, the lower the frequency. And then 9s is a call, 8s is a call, 7s is a big raise.
Wow.
So actually,
that's nice.
Yeah, I kind of also said that 7s would be raised here. Because of the gut shot, I think. 6s you don't want to raise because you don't want to get jammed down, right? Because you have like open-ended equity. You're kind of like crying call or crying fold. You're either getting denied a lot of equity or not. 7s, on the other hand, has a gut shot, needs a lot of protection. So you have that extra equity, I think, that makes it closer to jacks in this spot.
But are you going to stack off with 7s?
No.
So if let's say you raise,
You're just
right, and you shove
raising
on-
to fold a lot of his overcards. That's it. If you're
And if he
raising
shoves?
sevens and he jams, I fold immediately.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, it's a call though.
Wow. Holy shit.
Yeah.
No. Wait. It's like raise,
Yeah. So
another
it's like
raise, and it's a call, not a shove. We have to add all
no.
in.
So if let's say we raise with sevens,
Bet.
right?
Raise.
And he shoves, yeah, you call.
No, you have to click on the shove. This is raise
Oh,
for
okay,
42.
yeah. Okay.
Holy shit, that's a call. That's insane.
Yeah.
Why? Why?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Because
Okay.
the moment you raise to this size, right? You're so committed. Like you need like
Yeah,
you need
yeah,
to-
yeah.
yeah. There's no way you're like folding with like anything, right? It doesn't make sense.
Yeah, but this
Yeah.
is no. You're only raising to 1591 with sevens, right?
Right.
Can you
And then he
go one step back?
raises.
One step back. So
Okay.
bet 396, right? So we have sevens,
Yeah.
and we raise them to 1591,
1591.
and then
he
we get a
re-raises.
re-raise to 42, and then we
Yeah.
can shove, and then we also, but we don't shove sevens. We just call them.
Yeah, we call.
Wow.
I mean, we
That's-
could reshove. Like, I don't
That's
think it
insane.
makes much difference actually. Yeah, the EVs are like pretty similar, except for like three combos. Yeah, it's pretty similar.
Good question in chat. Is that usually the case? Calling more with open-ended straight draw hands with good equity, and raising gut shot type hands? Yes. Yeah, mostly yeah. I'd say yeah. More gut shots get bluffed more than open-enders, because if you can't really call, or if you're put in a weird spot, then open-enders have more equity, and you don't want to give up on that equity.
Right.
Also, Werlin says that Linus is better than Pio.
I actually agree.
Pio doesn't sunrun as much.
Yeah.
Okay, getting back a little bit. Why do you think sevens is getting played this way?
I don't think it's a good play though.
Because in position
But-
has like more draws, and he's gonna have to play them aggressively, or
Well, the good thing about shoving sevens is that you might actually convince a hand like nines to fold.
yeah.
Which you're dominated against, right?
But you're only calling the raise. You're not shoving. That's the whole point. Which to me is
Right.
ultra weird.
Yeah. No, I meant.
Oh,
like,
you're
if
no,
let's
you're
say-
raise, and then you're correct. Then you're jamming.
Yeah. So like if you raise to like 1591, right? You can see like how nines is actually a fold.
Yeah.
Sometimes. Yeah. So I guess okay. So I was right. So there are merits to like raising sevens.
Mm.
Yeah, and you get a hand like eights to fold, which is really nice. I guess that's good, right?
Yep.
Yeah, and well, you can put a lot of pressure on like draws, like hands like king nine suited, like with diamonds,
Yeah.
and king 10 suited with diamonds. Like if the diamond doesn't come on a turn, you can actually just shove any turn, I guess. Right? That makes sense, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but other than that, like I think the good thing is that you don't block. I mean, you block him having a straight, so that's
Yeah,
a
that's
plus,
true.
right? Yeah, especially when like I've assigned like so many of these like low cards that I think will be like a pre-flop 3-bet call.
Mm.
So having sevens is really good. But if let's say I were to take like hands like 7-6 and 6-5 suited and like 8-7 suited out of like my simulation, right? Then maybe sevens would be like kind of different.
Yeah.
If you get what I'm trying
Yeah.
to say. Yeah. Yeah. Or like if I change the weightage of like 8-7 and 7-6. Yeah.
It's crazy, dude. This is insane. It's so much.
Yeah. But I mean, yeah, I think I would stick with like raising all my high pocket pairs
Mm.
and like nines plus, but like when it comes to like sevens and eights, I think I just want to keep the pot small.
Yeah, just
Like, I'm-
flat.
Yeah, you could like argue to like just end like the game here on the flop, but like I don't think when you raise with sevens and you face a jam, you're like ahead in like the sticks that we
No
are
fucking
playing.
way.
You know?
No.
Yeah, but like and now 5k, you might actually like some guy might just stack you off with like a6 or something.
Oh yeah.
Right.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, right. Yeah, like some
So
guy
sick.
would have like a6 of clubs and just
So
like stack off
fucking
because
sick.
it's GTO approved.
Wow.
Yeah.
Is it though? A little bit.
Oh, okay. That's a good question.
Check
So if
full
let's
range.
say, yeah, and then a6 bets, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right, and then you raise to sevens, right?
Raise, and then a6 suit is a gem.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
it
a6
kind
of
of makes sense.
spades and clubs, and yeah, a6 of diamonds is a jam full, which is perfectly fine in my humble
Yeah,
opinion. But
right.
a6 of spades, you're
Yeah.
fucking right. Oh my god.
And if a7 were to jam and you have sevens, dude, you're like crushing it.
Oh my
Right?
god, dude. Yeah, a7
Yeah.
is like holy shit.
Yeah.
Wow. Are
Yeah.
these
So
people crazy? Yeah.
yep. I think like uh the thing about this hand is like the flop play, like mostly. Like how to play against like in low connected boards, right?
Sorry, just 1 second. If the gut shot
Okay.
is also a pair, wouldn't be folding showdown equity to a raise or check raise. If the gut shot is also a pair, we probably wouldn't be folding. I guess.
What?
Yeah.
So do you mean like if you have 5-5, if the board was like 6-4-3? Is that what it means?
No, that's an open ender. It's gut shot.
Oh
What
yeah,
happened
okay.
in actual hand? Can we replay the hand really quickly?
Sure. So
Let's go for like start. There we go. So we
so
had a 3-bet
raise.
from the small blind. Call Linus calls. 3-4-5. Flying smile pots flop, which is anti GTO. It's not only not GTO, it's anti GTO.
Yep.
Linus calls. Queen of clubs on the turn, bringing 2 flush draws down there. Flying smile bets 2/3 pot. Linus just calls, smooth calls on this 2 flush board, really drawy. Flying smile checks river. Linus jams the remaining sort of close to half pot. Flying smile calls. Linus tables a river set, of course, and flying smile tables aces, which is perfectly fine for me. My objection would be the call. Our objection would be the call on the turn. So let's take the line in Pio. Let's look at the line of the calling the flop, right? But
Okay.
we're not really full betting, right? We're only checking flop. So Linus bets. So yeah, we'd have to force. I think we'd have to force this. Yeah, 1200. Let's go for like 1200, sure.
Okay.
And then let's see how Linus. Let's check out Linus's range of reaction. So 8s are an immediate fold, which is fun to me. 7s and 6s, of course, they're gonna call. All sets call for this sizing. 9s, 10s, jacks, and we see some flush draws. I think some higher cards, some ace, queen, ace, jack, ace, 10 of clubs are also getting called. Am I right? Could you check like ace, jack of spades? I think.
Yeah.
No. Sorry. Ace jack
Wait,
of
ace
clubs.
jack of-
Yeah, clubs. Yeah, mostly ace x of clubs is getting called. King six of clubs, for example, has the backdoor plus the open ender, which is getting called. Like all 6x are getting called pretty much. Yeah, we're mostly having a calling range here.
Yeah. There's no way you can fold like 6x, I think. Like no way.
Oh no! Even I'm not folding. Okay, what are we calling with like ace queen offsuit? You saw that correctly. Like call like ace
Yeah.
queen off. What is this?
I think it's really reasonable. You're like kind of beating all his
Like
bluffs
pot.
still.
I guess like ace.
Yeah.
Yeah, the diamond, like the ace of diamond. I'm calling. I'm probably folding. It's like myself. I'm probably folding ace of spades, queen of diamonds. But like ace
Yeah.
of diamonds, queen of anything, I'm definitely flatting.
Right.
Okay. And ace jack is the
Okay.
same, but a little bit less, right?
Yeah, it's definitely less because of the pair value.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So you see a call. Turn is the
Okay.
queen of clubs. And now we have a 25-20 bet, right? So
Yeah.
calling range, 5s, 4s, and 3s, we see that they do get raised on the turn. We see some insanity with 7s getting raised on the turn. 7 of spades, 7 of hearts. So the ones that, exactly the combination that unblocks the draws. Same for 8s and 9s, I'd say, right?
It's a fold. Like
8s and 9s.
Right?
Yeah, pretty much. 9s, exactly that combo gets called. The 9 of spades, 9 of hearts. The rest are fold. Same for 10s. And then jacks is like pure.
Yep.
Okay.
Jacks is too strong right now to fold.
Ace queen offsuit is jam.
Makes sense.
Pure
Because,
jam.
like,
Yeah,
you just
yeah.
want to add. Yeah.
You just want to get it
Okay.
in now before the draws get there. Like we can find a lot of bad cards for us on the river if we have ace queen.
Yeah.
Ace Jack. Oh yeah, the diamonds and the clubs. So all the broadways are just diamonds or clubs. And then we have some Ace 3, Ace 4 calls that I think are the flush draws. Yeah, the clubs. Cool.
Yeah.
Ace 6 is a jam with Ace 6 of spades. Wow. Yeah, this is our bluff because we're raising like 5s, 4s, and 3s. And 6, that's a mergey bluff with 6-5 suited. I like that. So Ace 6-5 suited gets jammed occasionally. Oh, yeah, the clubs. Okay, yeah, it's not really that mergey. It's like really, really a lot of value. 8-7 the draws, 7-6 is the straight we just flat because of the big sizing. And then Ace-6 and Ace-7 gets jammed. But I would expect these to be also... Ace-7 is the diamonds and the clubs, but Ace-6, we need extra bluffs, so we jam the spades. Interesting. And the hearts. Okay, so open-ender, we jam here. We jam the sets, most of them actually, and the Ace-Queen.
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay, so let's go for like the call.
Okay.
And then we've got the river was what? The river was
it's a blank 7, right?
Yeah, 7. Yeah, 7 of spades. Yeah.
Okay.
So jam? No, sorry, check.
Okay. Wait,
Check.
but you could see like aces is a shove, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Right.
Interesting. Check.
So shove it.
So no, wait. What's our shoving range first?
Oh, okay. So this.
King Jack.
Oh, wow.
So we're shoving diamonds on this river, although it's not great. I guess we don't have enough bluffs, and this is like the bottom of our range.
Yeah.
It's not great to shove diamonds here, right?
I mean, I could think of like, well, okay, if I want to shove diamonds, right? I want to shove the lower diamonds.
Yeah, but I think we actually don't have enough of that. Because Queen X
Queen
is a
9
pair,
is
and we're also shoving some of the random Jack 9, 10 9 of diamonds that we have. So yeah, the King X of diamonds, I guess, is our bluffs. Oh.
Right.
Shoving straights, shoving 7s, shoving 6s, 5s, 4s. Okay, yeah, 2 pair. Yeah, you're right. 2 pair plus.
Yeah.
Is value range.
We can see like how like a hand like Jack 9 of diamonds, when you shove Jack 9 of diamonds, the EV is higher than shoving like King Jack of diamonds, because holding lower diamonds is better because you unblock his high diamonds.
Yeah, which are more hands, more combos of his draws.
Yeah. Correct. Yeah. So yeah, I think it's pretty standard. Like nothing much. Like 10-9 of diamonds is obviously a shove because like you're already at the bottom, right?
And Ace Queen.
Yeah,
cool.
and Ace Queen.
Yeah, Ace Queen suited, Ace Queen off.
But
what is that Ace 9 suited that we're shoving there?
Oh,
yeah,
nice.
so also Ace 6 of diamonds because we don't have enough bluffs. Yeah.
Yeah.
I see.
Yeah, but if you're not like 3-betting, if you're not like calling these hands, like pre, then I guess like your weightage changes. So it really depends whether you're like willing to play these hands pre-flop. Yeah, like 6-5. I know a lot of people are comfortable with playing 6-5 suited, like that.
Yeah.
So.
Weirdly enough, I am, but yeah.
Okay.
Question in chat: what do you think about adjustments to 100 blinds deep, same hand? A lot more shoving on the turn, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100 blinds, a lot more shipping it, full speed shipping it on the turn.
And like pair values are like just more important than like all these draws.
Yep.
Yeah.
So you're just like, boom. Anything else to say about this this river?
Nothing much. I think aces should just still go for value. Aces like kings and all these hands. Like I know the 7 is scary, but like these hands are like definitely strong enough to like still shove and get like ace queen or like king queen or like queen jack diamond hands to like call. You know. So like I think checking is like a really scared play. And I think it's a mistake that a lot of people have, like, because when you check, right, on such a scary board with aces, they're going to just check back, and you're missing out so much value.
For like Queen X, pretty much. I think.
And like 8s and 9s and all
random bluff catch.
Yeah. But like, Ace Queen can slow down because it doesn't block, like, it kind of blocks.
It blocks calling range, right?
Yeah, right.
Werlen says, do you still pot flop 100 blinds deep? No, I was actually advocating checking full range. on the flop. But yeah, this is how the hand went. So I'm not gonna. Okay, can we go for like next hand? Do you want to say anything about this one?
Nah, it's okay. Let's go next.
Sick hand, bro. Sevens, dude.
Yeah.